I welcome all of you to the technical session 2 after the lunch break. There are two eminent speakers with us now in this session. The first session will be taken by Mr. Manish Singh, who is Director of Abhumka Herbal Pvt Ltd. They are doing a very interesting and very noble work, I would say. Their company is working on translation of tribal and traditional knowledge to the finished product, which will come to us as wellness product. And they are also working on the not only human health, they are working on the animal health also, and also in the field of agriculture. They have also worked in such a way that the intellectual property of the tribal people is protected, and they get the maximum benefit of the knowledge which they have, which they are imparting to us through this company. So first session will be taking, I would like to welcome him with a bouquet of flower. Mr. Manish Singh to start his session. Thank you.
Today we are talking about wellness industry. The wellness industry is primarily focused on improving the state of well-being and the health, day-to-day health of an individual, rather than treating a disease or curing an illness. Something I am going to tell you which every individual would connect with. In every individual's life, the first half, I am talking about up to 30 years. Let me say if the average age is 60 years, then first 30 years, we are into our education process. Then after education, when we are coming to the professional field, we are very much frightened of the rule that is survival of the fittest. So what we do, in the first stage of the life, हम अपने आप को commercially और professionally establish करते हैं at the cost of health. Now, by the time 40, where we have achieved everything out of the materialistic approach towards life, 40 के बाद we need good health at the cost of what we have earned till date. So, needless to say, market is huge. Each and everybody sitting over here, we all are consumer, and hence we all are tribal's traditional knowledge into the finished product for human health, animal health, introduction for a nutshell. That first we document the practices, then we ground zero on a tribal healer who is recognized for that particular disease. Okay, fine, this is the healer, this is the Janu Kaka who is doing all sort of, giving all sort of medicines to cure kidney ailment. We ground zero on the ailment and the bhagat, then we document it, then it goes through the validation process, and after the sustainable process of, you may say, 2 or 3 years, we come with the product. Now the thing is that, why I have chosen tribal traditional knowledge? If I go for Ayurveda or any, the first thing, the personal difficulty with me is the interpretation. There are certain things which are universally correct, but then the interpretation before taking it to the research counts. So why I ventured into tribal traditional knowledge, there I could see that this is the ailment, this is the person who is suffering from such disease, he is the person who is curing him with such medicines, with such process, so that it is possible for me to scientifically validate it and then come up. In the UK, they have criticized homeopathy like anything. I mean, if we go by their words, they don't recognize it as a established system of medicine. Likewise, many products, not only Ayurveda, in allopathy, in everything, we have come across such criticism where you have manufactured a product claiming with such efficacy, safety issues and its curative power, but when it goes to the Western world, it is not performing. What I see, how good you are into R&D, how good you are into research, and how good product you can manufacture, at the end of the day, standardization of raw material is very important. That is the one area where the new entrepreneurs could. Point source will be the connecting link between the pharma and the pharmacy. Here you could venture. That is the one area where you can coordinate with the people, those who are collecting the herbs from the forest. You can also inspire farmer, you can rope in them to cultivate those medicinal plants, and you can create a platform where the availability of the raw material is in abundance. Thereafter, you can negotiate the price with the big pharma companies, and anybody without hesitation would accept it, because the current situation is there is a difference between 700 to 900% between the first sale and the last sale. When you are bridging the gap between the single point source and the pharma company, then also there will be a rate which will be benefit to you, and secondly, the pharma company will also have a very much benefit on procurement. So this is something which will create a win-win situation. This is the one area where you could venture for the providing of raw material to the pharma companies. If I need A, B, C, D, then I have standardized the thing. If you are going to supply me with those things, no matter, you can charge me a premium for that. But at least if I am rest assured about the quality of the raw material which I am getting from you, that is the very key aspect. And it is not a difficult job. Only the thing is that you have to put some value addition into it. It is not that everybody is coming with a trader mentality. आप अगर ये सोच के आओगे कि बस इससे लिया उसको दे दिया, then it is not going to UK में, I feel the non-standardization of the raw material is one of the cause. Otherwise, nobody can challenge homeopathy. We have due respect to every system of medicine, whether it is Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, or homeopathy. So this is the one is single point source. Second is standardization of the raw material. The third phase, so far the single point source and standardization of raw material is concerned, this is for the people, those who are living into urban area, who can play a connecting role between the farmer and the pharmacy. Now, second is organic cultivation. This is the area where farmers could come in. See, when we are talking about wellness, it is a revolution, and revolution doesn't come from a segment of society. Revolution comes when it is encouraged by each and every class of the society. So people residing in the urban area could venture into something. So far the organic cultivation is concerned. Let me give you an example of Gujarat. Here we have farmer cooperative body for water distribution. Gujarat is the one state in the whole country which is working a lot on the volumetric system of water distribution in North Gujarat. So already there exists a farmer body. Those who are united and know what cooperative counts, that society could be rope in for the cultivation. जितने अच्छे से हम इंडिया में कर सकते हैं, मेरे ख्याल से कोई नहीं कर सकता. There is a reason behind it. I am not telling you arbitrarily. 72% of the Indian farmers are small farmers. Now what do we mean by small farmers? Small farmers मतलब जिनके पास 2.5 हेक्टेयर से कम जमीन है अमित जी. अब ये जो किसान है स्मॉल फार्मर, इसके पास प्रॉपर खाने को नहीं है, ये खरीद के केमिकल नहीं डालता है, वो गाय का छाण गोबर की खादी डालता है खेत में खेती करने के लिए. बाय डिफॉल्ट majority of our small farmers are doing organic cultivation. We cut down the demand of wellness industry in future. That means really we are growing healthy. That will be the one indication. I want to concentrate on that. That let's, okay, fine, the consumer are sick, and to be sick people, we are eyeing them as our potential consumer, and we are talking about the industry, we are talking about the entrepreneurial opportunities. But we should think simultaneously on the issues how well we can cut down the demand of wellness product in the future in natural way. If you have anything to ask me, you can ask me.